Observe a body in the earth, and you see a process of absolute decomposition. We typically interpret this physical breakdown as the permanent erasure of human identity, the final loss of data to the entropy of the soil. The 50th chapter of the Quran opens with a metadata header that challenges this observation, the letter Qaf. This character serves as the entry point for a systemic audit of reality. In the Quran's internal lexicon, Qaf is the semantic root of qadr, calculated measure. It defines the universe as a system where every variable is strictly accounted for, identifying a framework where random mutation and chaos are excluded by design. When a system is built on the principle that every component is precisely measured, the random loss of information becomes a structural contradiction. If the system actively accounts for every single particle, the accidental deletion of human data is a mechanical impossibility. The text introduces the Kitabun Hafizun, or preserved book, as the universe's master database. This is the primary mechanism for obsolete data retention. While the Earth diminishes the physical carbon body, the system retains the unique data signature of the individual. Physical matter is recycled, but this structural information locks into the preserved book, a rigid, multi-layered grid that ensures no data is lost to material decay. Is the existence of such a precise retention system a matter of faith, or can we find evidence of this level of calculation in the physical world around us? The Qaf header requires that we look for empirical proof. It shifts the investigation toward the forensic observation of the universe's existing physical laws. We begin by auditing the macro scale, the astrophysics of the heaven above. The text commands an inspection of how the sky is structured. The proof of precision lies in the absence of rifts, structural failures that would result from a miscalculation in the universe's proportions. A single error in the gravitational constants would cause the system to fragment. The flawless mechanics of the stars serve as a visible hardware test. They prove the architect's competence in maintaining a system of immense complexity without a single calculation error. A system capable of calculating and sustaining the stability of a riftless cosmos possesses the functional capacity to track and store the much smaller data signatures of the individuals within it. The audit moves to the mechanics of the dead land. We see rain strike parched earth, and life immediately reemerges from the soil. This is the law of Kadalika, the reinstantiation. The system introduces a precisely measured input, water, to a dead environment to reboot biological life. This is a mechanical case study for resurrection. It demonstrates that the reanimation of life is a natural, calculated law of the system, requiring only the correct signal. If the local Earth system can reinstantiate biology from a dead state using measured inputs, then the broader cosmic system possesses the mechanical blueprint to reinstantiate human consciousness from its stored data. When we synthesize the macro stability of the sky and the micromechanics of the Earth, we find the final phase of the Qaf protocol, execution. This is the call, the decisive statement. Because the universe is perfectly measured and the individual data is preserved, the final output of the system is structurally inevitable. The data flows into a final, fixed result. This call is mathematically immutable. It cannot be altered by emotional appeals or systemic instability. It is the final, calculated output of the system's justice. This absolute immutability ensures objective justice. By removing the possibility of change, the system guarantees that every individual node is treated according to the exact data preserved within the master record. The audit concludes with the ultimate stress test, the creation of the universe itself. The text highlights a specific efficiency, creation without lugub or fatigue. Fatigue in any mechanical system is the result of inefficiency and wasted energy. It is the friction that slows a process down. The universe was designed with precision, resulting in zero entropy. The power required to manifest the entire cosmos caused no friction for the source, proving the absolute mathematical efficiency of the design. Within the Qaf framework, the persistence of our information and our eventual reinstantiation are natural constants of a self-sustaining system. We exist within a framework where our data is maintained with the same mathematical certainty that governs the orbits of the stars.